Hey guys, so this week I got my hands on the Kinect for the Xbox 360, the Kinect controller system. You can see it right there. It's a little sensor bar thing. Kind of hard to see. Well, a little bigger than you would expect. It comes with Kinect Adventures, but I'm not reviewing that. What I'm doing is reviewing the Kinect with Dance Central, which I got alongside of it for my birthday. So I figured you guys might want to know, because it's, you know, the Kinect system itself is $150 plus the game, to get a second game, that's another like $50, so it's like $200. Heavy investment for just this little device where, you know, you're just going to be listening to songs you probably don't like and flailing your arms about. So is it worth it? Is it worth spending all this money on it? Is it worth it for me to film myself making an ass of myself and dancing around like a crazy person for your entertainment? Well, here's my opinion of Dance Central. The public reason I decided to get a Kinect was so that, you know, I could review more games. There's so many games coming out for it. I want to review them, you know, I don't want to not review them. But personally, and we'll just keep this between you and me, I kind of wanted to learn to dance. I mean, we all know that girls like to dance, and I was stricken from birth with a severe case of being white and having no rhythm, so I figured maybe this will help. I mean, sure, it's a bit of a Hail Mary pass that this will make women not, you know, be repulsed by me, but hey, you know, might as well try it. When you boot up Dance Central for the first time, you'll notice it has a very substantial catalog of songs for you to dance to, which is great. There's even a little variety to the different types of music, but, you know, obviously it's mostly pop songs from, like, the 80s to now. All the songs come with 3 difficulties: easy, medium, and hard. And every song in and of itself has a difficulty level already attributed to it. It makes it really easy to judge, you know, where you should start based on your skill level with dancing. For me, that obviously meant picking the easiest song they had and putting it on its easiest difficulty. Although you can just jump right in and start flailing your arms about, they have a break it down mode, which basically teaches you the moves. It shows you the moves a couple at a time, lets you practice them a little bit to the song and to the beat, and then once you're proficient enough in there, you can decide you're ready to start performing. Performant mode does exactly what you would think it does. It's you performing the song that you just learned how to do. As you perform it, it keeps the little flashcards there from the break it down mode, so you don't have to like memorize it beforehand, but you can get rid of that if you want. The game uses the Kinect sensor to judge your body movements to see how accurately you are portraying the dance. And like in most rhythm music games, it's, you know, not very good, terrible, good, nice, and perfect. And based on the moves you're doing, you get multipliers to increase your score and all that kind of standard rhythm game stuff. If you're doing a move wrong, the game actually will highlight the body part on the dancer on the screen to show you where you're screwing up. And at the end of the song, it tallies all your points together from your moves that you did right and wrong and gives you a score. The game does a really good job at starting out very easy and ramping up the difficulty. As you get into the later songs, the moves become more and more challenging, you have to do them faster, and it just, overall, the challenge really does increase. And for me personally, I do feel like I am learning something, like I'm becoming better at doing these dances. I don't know if that's true or not, but hey, at least I feel like I'm getting better. Unfortunately, because this game involves a lot of movement, and I'm a fat lazy bastard, it is hard for me to play it for extended periods of time. You can't really sit down and have a good 5-hour marathon session right before dinner like you do in most games, but it's nice. You pick it up, you play for 20-30 minutes, and you get a nice little workout, and then you move on. Me personally, I enjoy the crap out of playing it. I always have a smile on my face. I'm doing pretty well, and whenever somebody sees me playing it, they're like, wow, that looks fun, I want to try that. It's clear that Dance Central is not a traditional gamer's game. I'm sure the hardcores will scoff that I wasted a week reviewing this game when I could have been reviewing Awesome Space Guy Shoots Aliens in the Face Explosion 3. But honestly, this game is incredibly entertaining. More entertaining than most games I pick up. If you're the kind of person that doesn't mind waving your arms around at a TV screen and looking like a total tool, which clearly I don't, then this is a fantastic game for you. The music and the dancing is all top-notch, and the Kinect works flawlessly with this game. I can't really say how well the Kinect does with all the other Kinect-enabled games out there, but at least for this one especially, it works great. Honestly, I had a blast with Dance Central. It's amazing, it works really well, the difficulty's all great, it ramps it up. Oddly enough, Dance Central seems to work a little better than Kinect Adventures. The Kinect Adventures, it feels like there's like a delay in mind flailing around and what the character does, but it's still pretty fun, to say the least. Dance Central, though, amazing. A lot of fun, especially if you have friends, which I don't have any friends, so it's just me alone in my room, which is quite pathetic, really, when you think about it, but let's not talk about that. We're talking about video games here. The Kinect, though, as a piece of system, as just a piece of hardware, works really well. It does some really interesting things. I like it. I'm a fan already. And with E3 just happened, and they announced some of the Kinect games that are coming, you know, some of the things like you shouting commands and, you know, and stuff. I don't care. Sesame Street game, though, amazing. I'm definitely going to pick that up when it comes out. I gotta say, in terms of the Kinect, especially with Dance Central, I am a fan. I would suggest, if you're looking for something a little different, if you're looking for maybe a little exercise, there's a workout mode involved, if you're looking to just have a lot of fun, it's fun. What's wrong with fun these days? Not everything has to be, you know, tits and explosions, okay? It can just be fun.